Hi guys, Psych here. Today I'm going to do a video that explains the parable of the lost son. And also this is because of my RE project that I have due in tomorrow. So, okay, let's go! So, the parable begins with a father and his two sons. The younger son asked to his father that if he could have the share of the estate before his father died. To which the father responded, yes. Sooner or later, the younger son packed all his things in a bag and set off. So the younger brother gathered all his friends to go spend his money. He would then start to recklessly waste money on parties and food, and sometime later, he had no money left. His friends started to abandon him until he had none left because he had wasted all his money. Meanwhile later, an awful famine broke out, causing the young son to lose all his money and worse, have no food. He later tried to get a job at a pig farm, where its owners will never feed him any food. His only source of food left was the pig food. He would sometimes beg for food, but the owners didn't give him any, so he would just have to eat the pig food. The younger son then realised the mistakes he's made, the sins he's committed, so he feels bad for himself and maybe tries to forgive his father. He might think that will work. He would then join back to his father and tell him, I'm sorry about the mistakes I've made and the sins I've committed. The father agrees and says, don't worry, our lost son is no longer lost. He suddenly realised how bad his son's shape was, so he suddenly took his servants to make him look better. He said to the servants, put rings on his finger, put shoes on his feet, and put clothes on him. For my son has finally returned, so we'll kill the fatted cow and throw a party for him. This is my lost son, and he has now come back. He would no longer make his son a servant. Like I said before, his father then threw a massive party, invited all the servants in, and even invited his older brother. He says, this is my lost son, he has now returned, and forgave him for all of his sins. So, I hope you enjoyed that video. God, this took me way too long to make, but it's worth it. And I hope my RE teacher likes it. Props to him watching now. And yeah, the shout-outs will be going at EdoX, Catchasonics, that's how you spell it, and Taser. One last thing, would you please consider subscribing to my channel and leave a like if you're new? God, I really want to hit 200 by the end of the year, so let's just make it happen. And yeah, goodbye.